The universal stopper, just like the stopper, comes with the option of either having a sounder or no sounder. The options for having a no sounder are great in terms of it's just protection against being hit by balls in a gymnasium, or people accidentally brushing past them with areas of high traffic flow. This one here demonstrates that it's just basically a shell inside, so there's no LC sounder incorporated into the actual product itself, but it still gives you the operating text to allow any person using it or operating in case of emergency has guidance of how to use it. This version here is with a sounder. What you do have here, you have a 9-volt PP3 battery inserted into this horn shell, so it's basically a standalone device. It can be used anywhere without additional wiring, so it'll be placed directly over these products. As soon as you open the servicing pin there, it then, as soon as it operates, will then go into alarm. It's very, very important to keep the servicing pin in case you have to change the battery or just do general maintenance. It's provided to once you insert the pin, it then nullifies the sound and turns the sounder off. There's another added feature with the universal stoppers, like all the other stoppers that we do. The issues you sometimes get in schools and universities is where people will just run past the product, lift up the cover, it goes into alarm. To prevent this from happening, what we've also done is added 2 tabs to the frame and the cover. These 2 tabs here will align when the frame and the cover are brought together. By drilling a small hole through both, you can then place one of our brake seals through the hole, tighten it down. It then will temporarily lock the cover down, reducing the elements of just basic nuisance and disruption. The universal stopper comes in 2 mounting options. You have the flush mount here, which is directly to fit over a product that has no conduit coming down from the walls or coming up from the walls. The surface version, which is this one here, which allows conduit entry points coming top or bottom for a surface mounted application. Also, when you purchase this product, you will also get a rubber gasket here and other 2 also gasket blinds. These gaskets here again aid against the ingress of dust and water from the product. When mounting these on the wall, what you do, you put your gasket seal there on first, you then drop the spacer over the top. That then creates a seal there when tightened down. What we then do is we take the cover and the frame and then drop these on the top. This then creates a seal between the frame and the cover, frame and the spacer, and then the wall and the spacer too. And to finalise it all off, what we do have with the product, to make it slightly more durable against ingress, we have knockouts. 2 styles. You have one for conduit entry points, one that are just blank offs. Depending on which one you would like, or for your mounting application, they are breakable. So what you do, you just do that, they will break off. Okay, you then place them in to the 2 slots provided. So, and then what you then do, if you have your blinds here, you can place your blind into your product and then pass your conduit entry point through it. But by having all these in the product itself, allows better protection against the ingress of water, dust and general grime. That is the surface version. A further enhancement to the security side of the product, if you're suffering from severe issues with false fire alarms, you're trying to catch the culprit in the act, what we do have is a unique little plug and play system here. You're supplied with a cable approximately 1200mm long, have a little plug and play device. With this plug and play device, to gain access to plug it in, you take your screws out for your sounder, obviously where your battery is provided. There's a little socket. You place it through the socket, you'll then feed it through the horn, it comes out there, allowing you to terminate the product onto a dome camera, for instance, in a school or a university. If you have a corridor and with lots of these devices and you want to try and catch somebody in the act, as soon as the culprit lifts the cover, goes into alarm, it will also send a signal to then generate a picture from a dome camera to catch the culprit in the act. A great additional enhancement of the product.